showdown between these two fighters should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters, this is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Patrick the Patriot Rokohl, who's 185 centimeters tall and weighed in at 79.4 kgs. And he'll be facing Lawrence Oakolie, 196 centimeters tall with an 82.7-inch reach.
Oh my goodness, look at the reach difference there. That reach is going to be an absolute nightmare to deal with, because if that jab is used and that right hand is followed, there is going to be a problem tonight.
Patrick the Patriot Rokohl, fighting out of Wolfenbüttel, Germany. Lawrence the Sauce Oakolie. This man won the WBO Cruiserweight title and hasn't ruled out a move to the heavyweight division.
The reach, how on earth are they going to get through that jab?
The fighters are in the ring. It's time for the official introductions. Here's the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Germany, here is a European super middleweight champion, the Patriot, Patrick Rokohl. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is a British, Commonwealth, and European cruiserweight champion from London, England, a cruiserweight champion of the world, Lawrence the Sauce Oakolie.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
So, all the talking's done. Now, let's get down to action.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. Here we go for round one. Back and forth they go. Good left hook. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
The straight right just misses. Beautiful counter punch. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
There's a counter shot. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
There's a counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Rokohl in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good work out there.
He was coasting this fight, and now you've let him back into it. Now,
It's missing. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great.
go out, the first minute, stick on another jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence, stop him in his tracks. Get out there and switch on.
Well, great work. Stay focused. Don't let...
The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round.
And there's the bell for round 2. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They miss with the jab. That uppercut doesn't get through. And that could be the beginning of the end for Rokohl. And down goes Patrick Rokohl. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Beautiful counter shot. They block the jab. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Rokohl in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering... On to the third. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. And the sauce can't take anymore. Down he goes. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
That's lights out right there. One, two, three, four. Give me your ball.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Punch, counter punch. They stop the hook there. The straight right just misses. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Oh, Patrick Rokohl right now stumbling around. Let's talk about Oakolie in that. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. They block that jab. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Right uppercut. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Hook misses. And he fails to score with that left hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Rokohl in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
You're betting this kid. Go back.
Great round, now relax. Good man, just saying it.
Get your rhythm back, and then we go again. He was coasting.
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up. You still ran.
On to the fifth we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
A perfect counter lands. Patrick Rokohl seeing cobwebs. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The jab just got blocked. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Rokohl in that last round. At this point, you gotta believe he can't win on the scorecards, gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart.
Look, well, you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Breathe while you're stepping around. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused and get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't...
Now, it's a tougher fight. And he's going to be confident now.
Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already.
And then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that
Vary it up a little bit so we can't figure you out. Great work.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
On to the 6th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nice job by him to block that jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Well done with that counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Rokohl in that last round.
Look at that jab slick.
Here we go, it's round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. He got out of the way of that right hook. How about that time counter shot? Does well to block that left jab. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Missed with that right uppercut. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Rokohl in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Focus. Don't let him back into the fight.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight now.
And we enter the 8th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
He blocks that jab. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That uppercut just missed. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
His stamina is off the charts. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Rokohl in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Round on your jab and breathe while you're stepping around.
You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back in.
Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind the jab.
And there's the bell to start round 9. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. Beautiful counter shot. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good defense stopping that jab. His stamina is off the charts. A counter right, he caught him. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Rokohl in that last round. We've made it to round 10. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
That counter shot lands. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Lawrence Oakolie caught with a thunderous shot. And right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They block that jab. Tries to throw a punch himself. That right hook's blocked. Very competitive. So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight? So the referee says fight on. A pretty lopsided decision there. A unanimous.